All my friends dead, leaving the cold, put them in a tundra. Oh, fuck. Like, Cancer. Oh, I feel like this is happening during Cancerian season. Y'all like, eccentric. Why you got all these cards laid out on the table? Listen, all I did was split the deck on all these decks. It's like 10 decks for you. 1, 2, 3, 4 decks for the other party. Guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Eccentric RockStar'Seed. I have that Rico Suave for Cancerian today, or Cancerian season today. Keep in mind to go listen to this video. If it's not, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. What in the seductive voice you got going on in Cancerian season? Well, if I had to start with one deck, it would go with the karmic relationships, the polarity, the soul growth, and the conflict. It's like bringing two different, instead of separating due to your differences, what if you found a way to come closer due to your differences? And the light flipped on. That's confirmation. And then we and then we have Where Are the Heathers? Deep leather, deep love, deep leather. Somebody likes to wear a lot of leather. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. I feel like that's the man that know how to be nurturing to you, because you done been through some shit. Divine feminine, Cancerian season. Because the overall tone is like, my kindness is a gift I bestow upon the world. But when people take advantage of it, what's clarifying is like, I can forgive people quickly, release my resentment, and set myself free. You're really good at that, more than the average bear. You're smarter than the average bear. You dig what I'm saying? So let's start with the few little petty ass, like 4 little decks that's coming with the motherfucker that's opposed to you. Because you got the 5 of Pentacles. All my friends dead, living in the cold, put them in a tundra. Okay? What the fuck you talking about, eccentric? That's Playboy Cardi on Hood by Air. That's what I'm talking about. Because the 7, that's clarified by the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Now, in the upright, that's fertility. That's a card of fertility. That's a card of pregnancy. But it's not a pregnancy. It's like you reap what you sow, but at the same time, it's like, I couldn't plant the seed to grow a fucking thing. You dig? So I'm in the 5 of Pentacles because what I thought was it ain't popping. That's ain't no sloppy toppy coming out of that. The thing that starts off, this is like the king, the control, the reversal of fortune. That's what the fuck you get in advance during Cancer season. And then the pilgrim is opportunities and growth. Clearly, with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, there is no opportunity for growth. You tried it and you failed. You failed. You dropped the ball vigorously. Then you got the muse of comedy. You dig? Like, how you start off talking shit, and then the muse of tragedy. It's like, when they thought they was mocking at you, like, oh, she ain't it, or he ain't it, or blah, 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 biddity, biddity, blah, blah, blah. And then you got 5 of Cups. So you got the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. And then you got, that's the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. So that's 5, 5, 5 right there. All in the upright, right next to each other. The 5 of Cups, crying over spilled milk. I'm sorry, the 5 of Swords is defeat, bullying. Somebody talked themselves out of a hat and a home. That's what I'm feeling like. The 5 of Cups is crying over spilled milk. Somebody, it's like, if we can go back to what we once was, sorry, no chance. 5 of Pentacles is right next to it. All my friends dead, put them in the cold, leave them in the tundra. I don't like none of y'all motherfuckers. And then the 7 of Pentacles is like, we're not creating a canvas that creates stability, creativity, and loyalty. There's no Saraswati here. When you hear me say Saraswati, that's about leadership, intuition, and insight. You dig what I'm saying? But what I do see is those 4 little decks right there, the muse of tragedy, the muse of comedy, The king in reversal. Damn. The king is a reminder that taking things for granted can cause irreparable mistakes. It can cause irreparable mistakes. So now is the ideal time to practice awareness and value the benefits that come from working at the problem. Even if you think you already know the answer, don't dismiss the wisdom of those who try to show you a new way of working out a solution. Somebody's old is set in their ways. Messing with you. Or is this messing with you during Cancerian season? Hold on, y'all. I gotta turn this fan down. What you say, baby? Okay, no problem. So let's see. We gonna cover these 4 little petty ass decks, and then you got that's clarified by the Pilgrim. It's like the Pilgrim. You've been so busy focused on your destination that you're missing out on the journey itself. So somebody don't know how to stop and smell the roses. They were just too ambitious. Obviously, with all them 5s there, the only 5 that's missing is the 5 of Wands. Like, listen, learn to enjoy not just the finish line, but also the process of the growth that comes with the journey, and celebrate the smaller achievements along the way. Cancerian, I don't feel like you with somebody who know how to stop and smell the roses. I don't feel like you with somebody who brings you peace. I don't feel like it's somebody who you really fuck with like that in hindsight, on a subconscious, unconscious level, because it's like, yeah, my kindness is a gift I bestow upon the world, but I don't know if I forgive this motherfucker. If I could forgive people quickly, release my resentment, and set myself free. I want to set myself free, but I don't know if I really forgive this ... So let's move that out the way. Because they thought it was funny. They was clowning you for your vision. You know? And so you just decided, it's like, I don't fuck with you like that. Or where I'm going, I didn't need you. With the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. That's like 2 different avenues. That's emotion and that's logic. But ironically, emotions ties into the mental. Emotional abuse ties into emotional. Mental abuse ties into emotional abuse. When I see karmic relationships, I see 2 people, instead of growing separate because of your differences, you couldn't be more polar opposite. I see you growing together through conflict. So to see we are the Hathers, it's like, this is a tender, nurturing space, reminding you to receive that deep, deep love of mother's embrace. I'm going to tell you what somebody's sex do right now. That man moans like, they got a high-pitched voice, and they moan like that when you hitting that fucking nerve, and that's what it is. It's like that. It's like knowing that journey on earth can be rocky and lonely at times, but you're being reminded to rest more deeply in the mother's arms. Like, they know who you are on a subconscious level or maybe a conscious level, but this is a card of extreme potency, of femininity. This person is very serene in their feminine energy. Like, you have to know how to use that shit. You have to know when it's a time to practice that masculine energy and that feminine energy. And that person knows. It's like, I could be receptive of this, of what this person brings to the table. It's like, I know the platform is here now. I could perform beautifully. Remind you, this person could be a whole fucking rock star, and they can't perform emotionally during most crowds, during most people who entertain them. That's if you get what I'm saying. But being creative, but that 7 of Pentacles in reverse and that 5 of Cups is like, I couldn't be my creative self. I couldn't birth new projects with these people. But now that you're here, I could do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, my soul partner is here. You're being called to mother yourself and others too. So you could be knowing your place But knowing that there's somebody here to help nurture you too, or encourage you to be in that receptive space, just like they're receptive to you. Or switch the roles as in reverse, as it applies. But to surrender to your sacred femininity. I feel like I should call this reading that. To create and surrender to your own creations, to hold and be held. You're being called to remember your place in the web of life and to realize that God is watching you every step of the way. It's like you could be going through a transition right now. You could be moving from one way of being to another. I know at least this person's going to go through them changes upon meeting you. I don't know what you got. I don't know what you did. I don't know what you got going on with you. But moving from one way of being to another, if so, you're being reminded that you're being cradled in a sacred space, that you are being held, more held than you could possibly imagine. It's like God is really like seeing you through this shit with the we are the Hathers and moving closer through conflict. Like they on the opposite sides of each other. It's like you ain't even got to worry about it. Because you're opening yourself to receive that overflowing love of a mother. This could be a mother of reptilians flooding towards you from every direction. It's like, let it open your heart. You be having heart palpitations. Let it stretch your heart a little bit. Let's do it. How do I want to say it? It's like, when I see these two cards, it's like, that's it for that. Karmic relationships, that I feel like that's the foundation of all of this. Polarity, soul growth, growing closer through conflict than it's easier to separate. Now, confidence is your key to success. And that's clarified by a win-win outcome in the forecast. Somebody's moon could be in Leo, somebody's moon could be in Libra, or if not, your Venus is. But what I see is with the Libra and the Leo, that's polarity, that's duality, that's polar opposites. So even if your sun sign is an earth and a water sign, uniquely, like the man is an earth sign, or the woman is a water sign, or vice versa. First of all, it's a duality there no matter what. But why do I get the feeling that somebody doesn't want to run from, they don't want to do that push-pull shit. They don't want to do that runner-chaser shit with each other. They want to live in harmony. I hear Marvin Gaye, come live with me, angel. But a win-win forecast is coming out. And when y'all have sex, number 44 could be significant. It's a deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. Somebody feel like I could sleep around this person, meaning I could trust this person. You ain't know this person this long, but I could trust this person. I feel it. I feel it in my spirit. It hit right on my spirit. It's peaceful on my spirit that I could trust this motherfucker. This could be a man thinking about a woman that's been like, I could trust her. Deep replenishment, retreat, and rest and be held is clarified by sex. You see that? It doesn't mean you have to have sex with everybody, but this is talking about healthy sex. So this is talking about, okay, we're friends, we like each other, we're attracted to each other. There's a initial meeting with each other. Okay, don't let them pop off at that time, but then there's a recognition upon interacting with each other upon that initial meeting. It's like, let me take you out, or let me sit down and listen to what you have to say. Let me talk to you for a minute. And then there's that inner knowing kicks in. It's like, well, listen, oh, you who arrange for yourself a lazy lamb, arrange my affairs for me, my condition, and provide for me. O Lord, and protect me from the evils of your creation. O Allah, fulfill my need, relieve my distress, and relieve my anxiety. O Lord, I mean, because this woman, This man is so familiar. It just hits my spirit in such a way that feels like peace. There's a deep replenishment. There's a need for rest and retreat. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, baby. I feel like you're already doing something right, so just keep going with the flow.
I'm hungry.
Don't get me twisted, y'all. It's like nothing can grow in barrier lands. Like, you're no good to anyone if you're running on empty fumes. Like, the feminine energy is bountiful, fertile, and rich. So when you tend to your own well-being and watch as the amount you give, you have to give multiples. What does that mean? It's like your inner well. If your inner well isn't full, you will find yourself craving things from the outside world to fill it. So you're looking for external validation. And this is our, excuse me for belching, this is our body's intrinsic way of reaching for the ground and nourishing that we are not allowing ourselves. I don't know why I got the hiccups. But this, what I was saying is this is our body's intrinsic way of reaching for the grounding and nurturing that we are not allowing ourselves. So on one hand, what you got to figure out what nourishes you, or what refuels your body, what is a nectar for your soul. And the distorted way to deal with that is when you have the sex card counteracting or further clarified by deep replenishment. Why do I have the hiccups? Hold on here. It's like the most selfless thing you could do is fill up your own inner well. And a lot of us run around half filled, so we subconsciously look to things and people around us to give us the nourishment and nurturing that we so deeply crave. I feel like the man in this case is the divine feminine, or is predominantly in his feminine energy. So he's used to women chasing him. So when I see my kindness as a gift I bestow upon the world, and that's clarified by I can forgive people quickly, release my resentment, and set myself free, he's not holding people accountable for not showing up in the way that they need to, because he got what he needed from the situation. Having frivolous sex with people, seeking that external validation. Why do I have the hiccups? Hold on. It's kind of slowing me down from talking. It's like you're no good to anyone if you're running on empty fumes, but the divine, that feminine energy is real bountiful, real fertile and rich. So whatever nourishes you is your medicine. So when you give yourself that medicine that you need to be nourished, you nourish all of those around you, for there is more than enough to go around. So somebody feel like if I give you hard dick and bubblegum, it's more than enough. I got more than enough of that to go around. To every woman who just wants to prove themselves to me. If I'm belching a lot, it's because I have the hiccups. I don't know what the fuck that's about. I don't never have the hiccups. But this is a deep, pivotal point in life. And they don't feel like they can rest until they have that external validation. It's like somebody could be reaching out for you energetically. So it's like once they meet you, you're obviously your man, the man you're supposed to be with, has a lot of frivolous sex. He has a lot of women at his disposal. And he's generous with his dick. With the kindness being the gift he bestowed upon the world. That could be a little distorted, being as though he could really be a kind person, but he has a lot of frivolous sex because he's not going within about the deep replenishment and being not allowing his body to rest. Because the thing he's missing is you. Oh God, I'm so irked that I have these hiccups. Hold on. And then when you come along, divine feminine, it's like your love, your sex. Look how in shape she is. Your sex. Heavy emphasis on your ass and the way you move. Deep replenishment. It's going to lead this person to answer the call about what he's divinely led to do. And it's a lot through sex. Seems a little dramatic, but it's going to help him forgive people who crossed him. And his sex is going to do the same for you. It's like it's going to help you relieve who crossed you. Don't give your energy away. I'm not talking about your person. I'm talking about holding grudges against people who did you wrong, having resentments. Y'all going to teach each other that. Oh God, who has hiccups in 2024? There's been a death of transformation and in the world card. The world card is clarified by the death of transformation. So once they meet you, it's end all be all. The world card is fixed. Like global success is also to do with once this person goes through that ego death, there's no coming back. You're very different for this person's taste. It's like, I never seen myself in a woman before. This is from a man's perspective. Like, he know you end all be all. And the Ace of Wands is right under the World card, just like the Knight of Cups is under the Death card. So when you put the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Cups, he's going to passionately pursue you. And that's another card of fertility. It's like, I knew I couldn't do it with these bitches, but I'm going to do it with you. I know I can do it with you. I know I can do it with you. It's like the something about who he know himself to be has to adjust. It's not. I don't feel like it has to. I don't feel a change. I feel an adjustment. With the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, working on yourself. You was working on yourself while this person was working on themselves in a different way, and it's wish fulfillment. So you both are successful in your own right. You both are in service to people in your own right, even if it covers two different avenues. With the Eight of Pentacles, it's like, and the Nine of Cups, that's balance. That's duality. A lot of this is duality. I hear, you know how much I love you. I'll do anything for you. You may be a person who is used to being married, but you don't mind. You're going to be seeing this person consistently, not off and on neither, but consistently, 6 to 9 years. But in the first 3 to 5, it's going to be like a lot of solidifying what you two mean for each other, to each other. Damn, I so apologize, collective. I got the hiccups so bad, which means there's air in my stomach. It needs to come out. There's too much air in my stomach. I've been drinking a lot of water. So somebody could be taking better care of their health. They're working on themselves for wish fulfillment. They want to look better, feel better, that kind of thing. Alright, when you recycle and we put this between you and those who believe not in the hereafter. So you suffer. You are a cut above the rest with the 8 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. It's like, at least what you say makes sense. It's truth to what you say. And then you got expression. Somebody feel like their sex, they don't describe having sex with people. They describe it as art, artistic expression. They describe their whole aura as artistic expression, which is going to wow this person. Or this person is going to wow you in the same way. Something about having compassion with yourself, that you might be judged for your differences. You're called to have compassion for people, forgive them, for they know not what they do. And you got the 9 of Cups again with the Empress. This person will love everything about your creative expression too. Just different. You see how this person is worshiping the ground. This person can wear a lot of red, or love red, or heavy emphasis about the color red. And them shitty contracts help them to think they're supposed to be in love with somebody who's of different culture than you. What I feel like is wish fulfillment. This person is very athletic. Take away the fact that he's worshiping this person not to cover her boobs. But he know you. He know exactly who you are. And he is going to cater to you. And it's going to change his fortune. So you're cut above the rest with the 9 of Cups. Underneath that is the 2 of Wands. It's like, yeah, I got a lot of girls. See how they all like airing their coochie out for everybody to see. He know they whores. This 9 of Cups is like, I'm going in a different direction of what feels good to me. And underneath this Empress is the Wheel of Fortune. Is the mirror. You're an exact mirror to this person. And the Ace of Cups and the World is underneath it. So end all be all. He know you. He know who you are. So what's your differences? One is real spiritual. One is tangible. By way of success. You might feel good to me. I'm channeling. You might, although you feel good to me, I still like my tangible success. So they more heavy emphasis is like, I gotta make a lot of money to make sure not just you and I are straight, but family is straight. I'm straight in a long haul. I don't know what's to come in the forecast. Somebody could be blowing steam as to why I have a lot of hiccups right now. I never have the hiccups. And I see the 9 of Cups and the Empress. I love you. I know who you are to me. Like, why haven't we met? It's like he could have bowed down to a false counterpart. And it tripped him up at first. Because he's such a lover and a giver. You see what I'm saying? Let me cover her up. He's such a lover and a giver. And he could have gave to the wrong person, a false empress. Or feeling like the empress could be a mother. So feeling like you have my kids, so I have to like take care of you in a way. But that was a dud. Like he's going to worship the ground you walk on. It's going to make the mothers of the kids, if they're any, envious. So when I see this deck, the Tower is in reverse, but the Lovers is underneath. The Six of Wands is here, and the Wheel of Fortune is here again. Things turn in your favor quite a bit. Like you get notoriety, and the Two of Wands is there. You took a leap out on faith, and things worked out in your favor. The wheels turn in your favor. So when I see the Tower in reverse, it's like what you have, what you too will have, will not be built on a faulty foundation. It will be built on integrity, because the strength is underneath the Lovers. The Lovers is authenticity to me, true to yourself. You are going to marry this person. And the strength is separating the integrity of being with you versus a Queen of Wands in reverse, because that's what's underneath this the strength card. So that's a weakness. It used to be these whores were a weakness, and the Knight of Swords was underneath. It's like, I know I can control him. So they're a weakness to me. And Two of Wands is like, I know I can have it that way. It's easy, but it's emotionally unfulfilling. And it's interesting because the Ten of Cups is right underneath. That's clarifying this Queen of Swords in reverse. That's emotionally unfulfilling. So I know better. I'm going to just leave it at that. Six of Wands is notoriety. What the Tower in reverse is like, it's built on something solid. So the psychology behind everything I just told you is like, trust is being able to trust what you cannot see yet with your own eyes, but use your imagination, create your dreams in your mind, and they will become clearer for you to see. That's the more you focus on yourself, the more your person will come after you. Because what's clarifying that is imagining the life you really want to live, and you can't see it without your person. So you're observing your surroundings through new possibilities and shaping your conscious to include your dreams. So it's like you got an idea, you're very clear and concise as to what you want, and you're going for the best way. And then this last but not least is the training card. It's exercising daily to keep your body and spirit strong, healthy, and fulfill the energy you need to build your business. You could be feeling the spiritual attacks of people trying to make you suffer them through sloth, which is a 7 deadly sins. Sloth is excessive laziness. So you can't earn a profit. They want you to stop your profit, because what's clarified by the training card is welcoming abundance into your life to create a strong relationship with money. But if you're struggling through laziness, you won't make the right kind of money. So you're called to rejoice in the opportunities and the experiences it brings. Like, have a party for yourself every fucking day, because you're doing big things, and it's actually attracting the right person to you. So that's the whole roundabout story about your kindness being a gift upon the world, and forgiving people is not it's not holding you back from what you're trying to accomplish. You're releasing resentment and you're setting yourself free, because it's bad for business, it's bad for money, it's bad for your peace of mind and your spirit, and it's bad for you and your person. So it's a no-brainer. So Cancerian placements, or this is happening during Cancerian season, Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time.